Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas is the world's largest, newest ship, and she's gorgeous. We're here on the maiden voyage, but in this video, we're not going to talk about the voyage. We're here to talk about the room that I'm sitting in right now, because Icon introduced a lot of new things, including a lot of new stateroom types. And this room is a category IF, Central Park Infinite Veranda room. We're going to show you all the parts of this room, some of the features that we thought were really neat, some of the quirks, something unique about this particular room, this exact room location that might be appealing for you. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy this tour. Let us know what you think of this tour of room 10615 on Icon of the Seas. Entering the room for the first time, you'll immediately notice there's a lot of indirect lighting, which is really nice. It keeps things bright without them being harsh. Now, all the lights are on here, including that vanity, and that one maybe you'd turn off, but the rest of them, really enjoyable light throughout the day. So we got some freebies there on the bed for the maiden voyage. You've got a couch in the room. In this case, it's toward the door. The adjacent room, it would be back toward the balcony, the infinite veranda. And generally pretty spacious. Part of the room feels maybe a little smaller, but the infinite veranda gives you some really nice seating area. We'll get into that in a moment. The vanity here has the light around the mirror, which is always nice for getting ready. Plenty of space to get some work done. We'll get into the storage. One thing to note, that chair sits a little bit lower than the vanity. So if you were going to sit here and work at your laptop, you may actually want to use this other table that they have right next to the vanity, that the legs are such you can slide under the couch or the bed. All the drawers are slow close, which is nice. You've got the 3 drawers right in a line here, and then there's also a slimmer drawer above the chair, as well as one at the top of this unit, right above this, which is the cooler. In fact, they put that message there to remind you it is not a mini fridge, it is a cooler. So it'll keep things, well, cooler, but not cold. If you do need to keep things cold like medications, talk to your stateroom attendant. They will help you. On to storage. So you've got a lot of different things here. You've got the 2 nightstands. That one on one side of the bed is just the top section. This has several little shelves. I don't use those too much because, I don't know, it makes things feel cluttered, but it is nice to have. Over at the wardrobe, we've got a couple tricks in the wardrobe. So let's open up this main door. And you've got plenty of room to hang up things. It came with a ton of hangers, but you can always ask for more. And it kind of extends a little left of where that door opens, so there's even more room than it seems. Down below, where the clothes are hanging, you've got 4 cubbies, each with a wire basket. I really like this technique. It makes it so that things are still contained, but you can see what's there. So we use one top for clean, bottom for dirty. There's another area of the wardrobe for longer garments. We don't have any of those. Over here on the right, it's pretty slim, but it will accommodate very long things. And there's a hanger in there, so I actually hung my backpack, and then we just threw all of our packed shoes on the floor. Again, slow close here, so you don't have to worry too much about making noise. Around the corner here is where things get weird. This is very easy to miss. This mirror opens, and inside of it, you've got several shelves. You have a safe. It's kind of a small safe, but it's a safe. And this is nice for stuff that you're going to grab on your way out the door because it's, well, next to the door. Let's talk power outlets. There are more places to plug things in on this room than any I've ever been in on any ship. Those are 2 USB-C outlets. For what it's worth, they're 15 watts each, so it's going to slow charge a laptop, but not like while it's plugged in, but still great for phones or slow charging other devices. 2 USB-A plugs there, a European outlet, and then a US/UK outlet there on the right. On one side of the bed, you have a USB-A outlet. Good for charging your phone, having it nearby, especially because of the room controls, which we'll get into. On the other side, another USB-A outlet, plus a US outlet, 120 volt US outlet, which is particularly good if you need to plug in a CPAP, so no more extension cord stretching across the room. Next to the TV with this other cool cubby I forgot to show you when we were talking storage, and again, more indirect lighting. There's also two USB-A plugs here. I like this. It's a bit cluttered there. Those are my wireless microphones, but that's a great spot if you need to set something aside to charge, but you don't need it right next to the bed, or you don't want it taking up space on the Vanity. The bathroom has the same type of doors that we see on Edge series ships as well as Wonder, where it doesn't like latch, it's magnetic, and then there is a lock. Big shower, bigger than I expected. And they use, like some other ships that we've shown you recently, this door where it doesn't hinge on the end, but kind of in the middle, so it doesn't take up too much room when you open that up. There's also, I don't know if you can see it here, a lot of glass and mirrors. There is a bench in the shower. I kind of hope the underside of that doesn't get gross over time. Maybe that's in their cleaning protocol. A sizable sink, lit vanity. There's also, I don't think I filmed it, but on these shelves to the left of the mirror, there is another 120 volt outlet, and it appears to be actually a high amperage outlet, high current outlet. Shelves for your bathroom accessories, as well as this drawer that has this funky, it's a deep drawer. I mean, that's a lot of sunscreen I just put in there. There's also this funky angled piece. I don't know if there's a design purpose for that, or it might just be keeping plumbing, you know, there may be plumbing behind there that's in the way. A couple more shelves here next to the toilet. So a lot of storage space in this bathroom. Going back out just next to the bathroom entrance, this is where you can control the room. Same panels as you see on Odyssey of the Seas, some Edge series ships. You can adjust your air conditioning, you can adjust the room lighting, and you can even control the blackout curtain on the Infinite Veranda, which we'll get into. Don't worry though if you say, I just want to control the lights with switches. There are switches on all the lights individually, plus there are master room switches. And you can do this through the app as well. So when you go into the Royal Caribbean app, you can adjust the temperature, the lighting, the blinds, and even control your television. There's still a regular remote control, but this is really handy, especially with that USB outlet next to the bed if you set your phone down there. Looking across the room, let's check out this Infinite Veranda area because it has a couple neat features. So some people love these rooms, some people hate them. I like having this extra air-conditioned space, and there's more seating area here than on other Infinite Veranda rooms like on Edge series. Really comfy furniture too. There's kind of a little ottoman in addition to this funky yellow table. I rather like this space. In fact, as I record this, Larissa's out there reading. You press a button, and you do have to hold it to open the window for safety reasons, same for closing.
Talk about it. I didn't even know there was music playing outside.
And then it brings the world out to you, or brings you to the world. What's interesting here is, I'll let some of this audio through because I had no idea there was music playing outside until as I was recording this, I opened this and I went, wow, it is loud out there right now. Didn't notice any of it from inside of the room. So really good insulation. But check out this bonus, guys. This is gonna seem a little weird, and I should have filmed this on a sea day, but that's water. So this is an Infinite Veranda, Central Park Infinite Veranda, but in a weird way, you have a little bit of an ocean view, more than you can tell in this video, in fact, so you can see surf conditions and weather. There's the blackout curtain. It's a vinyl blackout curtain. It makes the room very dark, which I'm a big fan of. I need complete darkness to sleep. I'm the weirdo that travels with electrical tape to put over lights. But in addition, and it serves two purposes, you've got these curtains to section off the Infinite Veranda from the rest of the room. One, that makes it so that any light leak that there is around that vinyl, you can knock out and really make it dark in this room. These are also critical though, because Central Park is out there. If you are changing in the room, or otherwise just not clothed or doing something you want other people to see, it's real easy to shut those. I hope you enjoyed that room tour. It's honestly, it's a pretty comfortable place to be. You get to people watch here in Central Park, get some indirect views of the ocean. It's comfortable, really nice, spacious bathroom. You know, if you're gonna be on Icon of the Seas, I would have no complaints about being in this room again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. We've got lots more Icon content coming, so you can check out more of this new innovative ship. I appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to talking ship again real soon.